You know, one thing about me is this. When I make a decision in my life, I stay the course. I've always done this my whole life. I stay the course because I believe that your first instincts, are your best. And I can't stand people who change course. Like, in other words, they start off in one direction and then they change course, even though they may have very, reasonable explanations of why they're changing course. And I'm referring to Christie, the former governor of New Jersey, excuse me. Now, the thing is that Chris Christie was friends with Donald Trump for a very long period of time. As we all know, Donald Trump had the casinos in New Jersey, and they had a very good relationship with each other. And I never one time heard Chris Christie, badmouth Donald Trump, say anything bad about Donald Trump. Matter of fact, he was the first one to endorse him, for president of the United States. And he traveled on Air Force One with him, and he always praised him. And now he's going against him. And I, this is the thing, he's running for president. So is it possible that he's running against him because he knows that that's the only way maybe he'll have a chance? Because listen, he figures like this: the people who are the Republicans who love Donald Trump, they're going to vote for Donald Trump, right? They're not going to vote for Chris Christie. So it's really logical common sense that if he praises Donald Trump now, he's kicking himself in the ass because he's not going to get any votes. Donald Trump's going to get all those votes. So the only chance that he has is to try to get the people, you know what I mean, that hate Donald Trump. And listen, there are a lot of people, both Republicans and Democrats, that do hate him. I don't know why. I think he was the greatest president ever, but there are people who hate him. So he realizes that by capitalizing on that audience, he's got a chance to win. Because it's logic. If he capitalizes on the audience that loves Donald Trump, he ain't going to gain shit. Ugats, we say in Italian, because they're going to vote for Donald Trump. So he says, let me capitalize on the audience that hates Donald Trump, and those are going to be the ones that are going to vote for me. Now, here's what the problem is with that. If you weren't his friend for so many years, because you really act like a Benedict Arnold, a traitor, seriously. If you weren't his friend for so many years, if you didn't praise him, if you didn't endorse him, if you didn't do all of these things, okay, then maybe I'd say, okay, let me hear this guy out. But for all of those reasons, the praising, the friendship, the endorsement, you're full of shit. Okay, you're full of shit. You're just doing this because you're trying to reach an audience that will vote for you. That's just my opinion. Okay, that's it. Okay, he probably doesn't even believe all the things he's saying. Chris Christie. He doesn't even believe it. He's just trying to go after an audience that he actually has a chance of gaining. That's just the way I see it. It's not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. It's not political advice. I'm not a politician. This video is for entertainment purposes only.